Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, tonight, we'll see Jeff Teague in action, and he really is the engine for this team. He might have flown under the radar before, Shaq, but not anymore.
You know, he has no problem getting into the teeth of the defense. He's very efficient with every touch he gets. Last season, he shot almost 5 free throws a game. Only thing I question is him being aggressive, not some of the time, but all of the time.
You know what? I think he's on the natural progression. A lot of people think he should have been a little bit step ahead because a few years ago it's taken him to get to this point. But this is a natural progression, and he has flourished now as a starter.
Just about ready for the tip. We check in with Kevin Harlan. Kev.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 20, Quincy Pondexter. The big man, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 3, Omer Ashik. At guard 6'4" from Indiana, number 10, Eric Gordon. The other forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 1, Tyreke Evans. And at forward, 6'10" from Kentucky, number 23, Anthony Davis. Your home team head coach is Alvin Gentry. Pelican fans, give it up for your New Orleans Pelicans.
We're at the jam-packed arena here in New Orleans. We'll see Atlanta facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Teague and Korver are the guards. Paul Millsap out there with Horford, and it's Splitter in at the center. Teague with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, Anthony Davis, seen as a defense-first superstar when he was drafted out of Kentucky, but his offensive game has really blossomed. So much that you say it's defense now where he still can really improve.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now here's Davis. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Evans passes to Pondexter. Feeds to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Teague kicks to Horford. And there's the pass to Teague. Down low. Splitter. And Ashik sends it back. Wow!
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And stolen by Horford. Millsap dishes to Teague. Korver kicks to Teague. Pass to Horford. Takes the 13-footer. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Pondexter with it. Now defended by Korver. Ashik the screen for Evans. Pass to Ashik. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ashik's got his first points of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Teague. Outside Korver. Evans against Teague. He kicks to Horford to end the drought. The Hawks again can't hit.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
New Orleans moving it around. Ashik no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Ashik. Outside Gordon. Davis kicks to Pondexter. Davis sets a screen. Gordon up on top. Guarded by Korver. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Pondexter. They grab their own miss. Ashik. Shot is no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Stolen by Ashik. Evans against Horford. Pondexter the pass to Ashik. Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Teague dishes to Korver. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, won 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group, all those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. And because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked into that task.
Dishes it to Splitter. Passes it to Millsap. Korver kicks to Splitter. The feed now to Teague. He dishes it to Horford. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pelicans leading by 4. Evans with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Gordon. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Gordon. Launches it, and he gets it to go. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Korver gets a wide open look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Greg. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
Now here's Evans. It's stolen by Teague. An even 3-on-3 break. Millsap passes to Teague. Well, you just watch Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Jeff Teague at the line for two.
No good on that one. Cole's checked in for the Pelicans. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw.
The Pelicans call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Pelicans leading by 5. Evans kicks to Davis. Evans outside. Screen by Asik. Evans attacking. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Asik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint, so long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is.
And, you know, going back to Asik, I mean, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop some post moves at the offensive end. He's no longer Mr. Dunk or nothing.
And the second free throw, good.
And going back to Amir Asik's toughness, you can see it in his face. I mean, he's not going to smile at you. He's not going to show you any expression at all. Just a cold-blooded monster on the floor. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Cole kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. And the wide-open shot from Evans. And the Pelicans miss again.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague drives in. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Asik's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Now here's Davis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it out to Evans. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Horford with the screen on Evans. Here's Sefolosha, and Davis sends it back. Atlanta again missing. Pelicans leading by 9. Kicks to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. No luck, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Outside Teague. Here's Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Millsap's got his first basket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Evans outside. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Guarded by Korver. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Ashik with the bucket. Ashik's got 5 now.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
It's deflected. Here's Cole. Teague covering. And Cole kicks to Gordon. There's the dish to Evans. Davis sets a screen. Feeds it to Cole. Korver against Gordon. Offensive rebound.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
New Orleans leading by 9. Evans dishes to Davis. Evans outside. Eric Gordon on the wing. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Hawks foul. Jeff Teague. First personal foul, 2 seconds.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Anderson comes in for Davis. Cunningham, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. Hardaway's checked in for the Hawks. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Schroeder. He feeds it to Horford. No good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Well, this is really one of the nicer buildings in the NBA right downtown, Clark, this home of the Pelicans across from the Superdome.
Kevin, you're always worried about how close we are to Bourbon Street when we come here, man. But yeah, this was a fortress for the Pelicans last season as they won some big games here for sure.
Now here's Schroeder after Eric Gordon's miss, picked by Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside Hardaway. Millsap a screen. Looking to end the drought. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's good. And 12 points for Eric Gordon.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Hardaway. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Pretty looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
I tell you what, Clark, you got to be feeling pretty good to put it up from out there.
Here's Holiday. Now Gordon. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Holiday inside the line. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Schroeder. And the pass to Horford. No luck.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. Like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade, and there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, Schroeder and Bazemore are the guard set. Splitter is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Stolen by Anderson. And Holiday kicks to Pondexter. Here's Cunningham, rejected by Millsap. They retain possession, and they're able to recover. And it's Agenza missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Splitter dishes to Millsap. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance. Anderson
passes to Cunningham. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Agenza, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
Shooting for New Orleans.
It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved Coach of the Year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple of years, has a wonderful team game. Obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio, but he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level. The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Anthony Davis.
New Orleans leading by 17. They lost the last 3 games of the regular season, Clark, and really just limped into the playoffs. Some of it might have just been fatigue.
Yeah, it could have been, and their play at the end of the season did leak into the playoffs, Kevin. I mean, you could see very quickly that they weren't the same team that looked so dominant during the regular season.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Pelicans lead by 19. So it's Atlanta now. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter, and Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
Obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cole dishes to Davis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And it's Schroeder missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Evans, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Babbitt. Misses from short range. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Bazemore, looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Splitter. From deep three-point range, Babbitt grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 19. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they're moving it up. Here's Schroeder. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pondexter kicks to Cole. And that's Evans penetrating. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Last season was possibly the best of Tyreke Evans' career, at least since his unbelievable rookie campaign.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Millsap. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Teague. He kicks to Millsap. Outside Teague. Wing shot on the way. Here's Splitter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Splitter's got his first points in this one. Evans outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Pass to Pondexter. Davis inside. He's against Splitter. And Davis can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside Millsap. To the inside. Splitter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
And that one falls for Splitter.
And for Tiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Babbitt passes to Evans. Launches it. They get it back. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
His second personal, 13.
Al Horford's checked in for Paul Millsap. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
Here's Horford. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Horford's got 5 now.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And Bazemore kicks to Teague. Horford dishes to Teague.
Blocking foul called on Tyreke Evans. That's his first personal foul.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Luke Babbitt. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. Sefolosha with it. He's against Evans. Sefolosha misses.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now, here's Teague after Eric Gordon's miss. And here's Korver. Horford sets a screen for Korver. Dishes it to Horford. 6 to shoot. Picked by Horford. Teague's got space. Rebound, Evans. Evans has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now, here's Teague. Horford kicks to Sefolosha. Picked by Horford. Teague with the ball. Evans picks him up. Looking to get back on track here. That doesn't go in either for Teague. Pelicans last season, a very solid team rebounding too. Top to bottom, the team they would rebound as a team.
And one of the metrics that I do like, that they led the league in contested rebounds. I mean, that speaks to the effort that this team competed with. And winning those 50-50 rebounds means more than just collecting any old miss.
You know, you look at the Pelicans, and it's not surprising, guys, to hear that they led the way or league in contested rebounds. I mean, they fight for every inch of space on the floor, and rebounding is just part of that mentality they have.
First free throw is good.
And guys, going forward, the Pelicans will need to continue that mentality to grow into a playoff team. They'll have to have a blue-collar work ethic. That means continuing to fight for all those 50-50 rebounds.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Cole. He's off on the second. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Now here's Teague. Passes it to Horford. Stolen by Ashik. And a fast break now for the Pelicans, and that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Tyreke Evans.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim.
Pick by Horford. Here's Cephalosha. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and they double up Gordon. Ashik, the pass to Cunningham. Rebound, Atlanta.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Teague with the ball. Evans picks him up. And Teague, here we go. Horford has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. 7 points for Al Horford. Pelicans leading by 14. Evans outside. Now the feed to Anderson. Now here's Evans. He's got 7. With a step back. Ashik in the post. Splitter covering. Eric Gordon on the wing. Ashik the screen for Gordon. Back to Evans. Screen by Ashik. Gordon with no one around, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here is Cephalosha. Splitter kicks to Teague. Stolen by Evans. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Some changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Omer Ashik. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tyreke Evans. And then for Atlanta, Hardaway's checked in for Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Schroeder with the ball. Splitter sets a screen. Here's Horford. Rebound by Ajinça. Ajinça's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Hardaway. Hardaway with the steal. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Horford, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup. Horford's got 9 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Holiday dishes to Gordon. Kicks it to Ajinça. To the left side wing. From about 16. And he hits the jump shot. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Hit by Horford. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. They get it back. That's good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, off the pick. No good off the back of the rim.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The 3 from Cephalosha. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer!
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And so we conclude the first half. Pelicans lead by 13. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. A pumped up home crowd is our backdrop for this halftime analysis. New Orleans had no problems getting going. They scorched the hardwood with an aggressive style that put them on a 12-3 run to start. By the end of quarter one, they were way out on top, leading by 13. After a tough, hard-fought second quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. He has 14 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Gordon and Pondexter are the wingmen. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. And it's Evans in at the point guard position. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Evans against Teague. He dishes it to Horford, feeds it to Millsap. Horford kicks to Teague. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his third rebound tonight. The dish to Evans. Davis against Korver. Davis sets a screen. Evans passes to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 6 assists in the game.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle crews.
Here's Teague. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
That's good. 9 points for Tyreke Evans.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Well, last season, the Hawks not only had a great year on the floor, as they were the top seed in the Eastern Conference, but they had a pretty good day at the bank, too. They sold for a nice price. Looks like the team is going to stay in Atlanta where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's great news for Atlanta, and they were rewarded with a terrific season. A group, including Grant Hill, purchased the Hawks, and obviously will keep that group in Atlanta for many years to come.
Pelicans leading by 19. Back to Gordon. He feeds it to Ashik. And there's the pass to Evans. Here's Davis. No good. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Hawks trail by 19. Outside Teague. Pass to Horford. Teague sets a screen for Millsap. Outside Korver. Teague with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Teague gets to Korver. Splitter dishes to Millsap. Off the left rim and out.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And they double up Gordon. Here's Davis. True on the 14-footer. Davis has got 9.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
And Atlanta has possession. They're scoreless since the first half. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more. It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Hawks. Here's Evans. He's got 9. He kicks it to Ashik. Davis sets a screen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Teague, the pass to Corbin. Outside Millsap. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 14. Good work defensively by Horford. Teague drives in. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Pass to Millsap. Uncovered. Again, Millsap missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And they double up Gordon. Dishes it to Evans. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Teague. Passes to Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Millsap.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Now Pondexter. On the wing, Gordon. Clock at 6. Baseline try, and it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Ashik. And Cole subbed in for Eric Gordon. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Teague. He's got 5. Elbow shot is on the way. Millsap, again the Hawks, good for 2.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Cole, looking for his first basket still in this one. There's the feed to Babbitt. There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Millsap sets the pick for T. Kicks it to Millsap. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pelicans leading by 11.
And last season, the Pelicans made it into the playoffs. I mean, could have had an easier road to get there if they were stronger against the Eastern Conference.
Here's Pondexter. Feeds to Cole. Shot to stop the drought. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And the Pelicans were solid against the East, Clark, 16 and 14. But as Greg was just saying, a lot of games left on the table for him.
Well, they had the lowest win total against the East of any Western playoff team. Really, the Pelicans were lucky to get in, given how many games they gave away against the East.
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Pelicans. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. Evans kicks to Davis. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Hawks trail by 11. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Pelicans shooting 40% from the field. Holiday dishes to Cole. Good! Cole's got his first 2 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Cephalosha's checked in. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 13. Here's Millsap. Atlanta again missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the miss by Paul Millsap from 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Pelicans lead by 15. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Picked by Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game so far. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Schroeder. Now here is Cephalosha. Millsap a screen. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway passes to Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. 15 points for Al Horford.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Yeah, and Al Horford really has become one of those elite two-way big men. And that's very rare. You look at most bigs in the NBA, they excel at either one end or the other, but this is one of those guys that does it all.
Now here is Hardaway. He dishes it to Schroeder. He feeds it to Millsap. They get it back, goes back up, and Horford lays it up and in. Horford's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it, okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Here's Schroeder after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Hardaway. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got 5 now.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Holiday goes in. No dice from the high post. The Hawks trail by 9. Schroeder kicks to Horford. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Cephalosha. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 1:03 left in the third. Ajinça with it. They set the pick. The dish to Cole. To the inside. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Millsap. And here's Atlanta. They're on an 18-6 run. Millsap a screen. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Holiday. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Schroeder.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 5. Picked by Horford. Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Here's Hardaway. The teardrop falls in. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
With the shot. Tries again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The The Hawks trail by 8. And so in the game for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards. Paul Millsap out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Here's Millsap. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's stolen by Teague. Here's Bazemore. There's the pass to Korver. Splitter sets a screen. Korver dishes to Millsap. Pass to Teague from the arc, and he gets it to go. Teague's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Evans against Teague. Evans attacking. Here's Hasek, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Millsap a screen. Shot off the screen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Millsap's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pelicans leading by 5. Now Evans. Anderson right side. He kicks it to Hasek. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Anderson. Bazemore grabs the miss. Bazemore's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Millsap. The second chance effort. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
New Orleans making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Here's Gordon. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific plays right there. Great strength to finish through the contest.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Hasek with a screen on Teague. Outside Gordon. Here's Evans. The three-pointer no good.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Pelicans leading by 5. Gordon kicks to Evans. Outside Gordon. Kicks it out to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall. Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Bazemore misses. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hasek the screen for Gordon. Hasek the screen for Gordon. Pondexter the pass to Cunningham. Atlanta with the rebound. Now here's Teague. Splitter sets a screen for Teague. Bazemore for three. Atlanta again missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Cunningham kicks to Pondexter. Pass to Gordon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, for most of his career, Ashik has been going back and forth as a starting center. Only started 2 games his first 2 years with the Bulls. Signed an offer sheet with the Rockets and started 82 games for them in his 3rd season.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Well, going back to Ashik, he lost his starting job to Dwight Howard in his 4th season when he was in Houston. So he didn't want to come back and have his career labeled as a guy coming off the bench. So, Greg, he reportedly asked to be traded, and that's what he got.
Well, and you know what? The Rockets shipped him off to the Pelicans in exchange for a protected first-round pick, and he became a starter again. Moral of the story, don't put Omer on the bench. He won't like it.
Last season, Atlanta showed just how much fun a team can have playing team basketball, a complete team effort. We use that word a lot. You don't see it much in the NBA, but boy, they epitomized it.
Yeah, they sure did. Refreshing to see a team do that well collectively without a real superstar. Just a solid group that understood their roles and played them perfectly.
Splitter, that's good.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Gordon against Korver. Pondexter dishes to Evans. Screen by Ashik. Passes to Gordon. Takes the 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And, folks, it's not like the Hawks didn't have talent. I mean, they did have 4 All-Stars last year. None of them voted in, however.
Horford with the screen on Evans. And Teague, here we go. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Teague's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Evans passes to Gordon. Cunningham kicks to Pondexter. Dishes it to Evans. Here is Cunningham. And there's the feed to Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
You know, what shows you just how team-oriented the Hawks were last season was this stat. They never had anybody score more than 30 points for them in a game all season. Millsap had 30 points once early in the year, and that was the high mark for the team.
Korver dishes to Horford. Here's Teague. Goes back up. Splitter misses. Pelicans leading by 5. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by Horford. Gordon against Teague. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pondexter kicks to Ashik. Evans against Splitter. Here's Cunningham, and it's sent back by Horford. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Davis is checked in for Dante Cunningham. Gordon kicks to Davis. Poked away and stolen by Splitter. Outside Teague. Picked by Horford. And Teague, here we go. Lets it go from 11. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 19 points for Al Horford.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And the basket by Gordon.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Evans against T. And the call will be against Jeff T. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And here's Evans. Kicks to Gordon. Pondexter with it. Inside. Here's Hasek. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low. Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
And that one misses. Pondexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, in points and minutes played for him with the Pels.
Yeah, and he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pelicans leading by 6. To the middle, out to the right wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Gordon, the pass to Pondexter. Evans outside. Screen by Hasek. 6 to shoot. Evans kicks to Gordon. Atlanta with the rebound. Splitter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Korver attacking, feeds it to Horford. Count that one. And now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Gordon, the basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got assist number 8 now on the night.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Here's Horford. That one a little long.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the dunk by Evans.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Millsap has the open look from outside off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
The dish to Davis. Down low, here's Gordon. The shot misses, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. 1:22 left in the 4th. Here's Horford. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Horford's got 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry, so I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Here's Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Horford. And Davis pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 6. And that's Evans penetrating. Davis in the corner. Back to Evans. Shoots the 3. And Splitter pulls it down.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Takes the turnaround J. The shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Tyreke Evans. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Evans dishes to Gordon. Pondexter kicks to Evans. Screen by Asik. And they double up Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Asik no good. Schroeder.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tyreke, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Just playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. We did a great job that night.
Tyreke, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Omer Asik.
There were a lot of things he did well tonight, but nothing topped what he was able to do on that glass. He exploded for 18 rebounds. This was all about sweat, strength, and energy. He battled hard for position on every single shot attempt and was always ready to pounce when the ball came near him.
You know what I like, Ernie? He was not afraid to take on the big fellas down low tonight. We saw him drive the lane and get all the way to the bucket more than a few times. He's not scared of these little big guys.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.